Hi, welcome to the data analysis course with Python.
My name is Bhavishya Pandit and I am your instructor. I would be accompanying you in your journey to learn data analysis with Python. Let's get started.
We mainly have 4 chapters in this course. Chapter 0 emphasizes on setting up and getting started. Then, Chapter 1 emphasizes on getting familiar with data frames and series. Chapter 2 encompasses data preprocessing and filtering. We will talk about what data preprocessing, importance of data preprocessing, and how do we filter data in pandas using data frames. Then lastly in this chapter, we would be emphasizing on different kinds of visualization, which further would be in detail be studied in chapter 3. Chapter 3 focuses on custom visualization using Matplotlib. Let's see in detail what do we have in each of these chapters. In chapter 0, we would be setting up and getting started. We would understand what data analysis is and why do we need Python for that. Then we would also be in a need to understand what tool we would be using for data analysis, right? So for that, we would be setting up Anaconda environment. In Anaconda environment, we would be circling around Jupyter Notebook to understand how Jupyter Notebook can help us for data analysis. Then we would lastly be having a look at different alternatives for data analysis using tools like Spider, Google Colab, and PyCharm, etc. Chapter 1 focuses on getting familiar with data. We would understand the difference between data and information and different types of data. In practical hands-on, we would be getting familiar with obviously data frames, but also we would use and understand pandas. We would use different functions. We would see how do we read data, how do we write data, CSV files and all of that using pandas. We would transforming sample data and then we would be visualizing it uh, to understand how the data looks like. In chapter 2, we would be understanding what data preprocessing is. We would understand its importance and we would get hands-on data preprocessing. After that, in the filtering section, we would be filtering data. We'd be using different functionalities of pandas to filter data to understand how filtering works and the importance of filtering. Lastly, we'd be having a look at Lambda function using pandas. The last chapter of this course focuses mainly on custom visualization. We would understand the difference between the normal visualizations and custom made visualizations. We would also see how we can plot using pandas and then how we can customize and plot them using Matplotlib. Different charts that we would be having a look at are line chart, bar chart, scatter plot, pie chart, etc. We would also be having a look at subplots, the uses of subplots, the necessity, why do we need subplots, etc. I'm sure you're excited about the course, so let's get started.